All right, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, out there in Facebook land? I'm waiting to see myself. I can't see myself, so if I can't see myself, that means this is not live to me until I see all this burgundy and these patterns and things going on. Uh, what's good, Jennifer? Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. Good evening. Welcome to After Dark with Shawn Cornelius. I am your host, the romantic funny man, Shawn Cornelius, and we are here live Friday night. Yeah, Friday night, and feeling good. I got my Shaw University colors on, so I'm feeling really nice. Good evening, production manager Denise Cooney. What's up, Smoke? Producer, and who else is here? Joetta Bates. Hello, what's going down? All right. Welcome to the show tonight, guys. We got a fantastic show tonight. Got a fantastic guest. I've been waiting for this one all week, as well as I've been having a great time with Ladies Week, estrogen territory all week long, having a nice time interviewing, sitting down with some of the ladies. I've learned some things, as always. We've had some fun. There's been a few small little estrogen outbursts, but I've made it safely. And we're just going to have a good time tonight, too, because I have one of my friends, and I can honestly say that this lady is my friend. I've known her for so many years, and I met her through stand-up comedy. But she's got a great life, other stories in life to communicate about. She's fantastically friendly, and she's got a little bit of the North and a little bit of the South in her, from stand-up to the military to mom, and just doing her thing. So we're going to discuss that with her. We're also going to discuss a little bit about love and romance, and I'm sure she knows because she is beautiful, as she told me before we started the show. So I'm sure, as beautiful as she is, she's had some issues getting away from the men. So we'll find that out and discuss that all in the show tonight. So let's go ahead, and I don't even want to hesitate anymore. Let's bring her to the show and get her out of the green room. Here is my guest for the night, Barbara Carlyle. Hello, Barb.
Hello, Sean. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. How you doing this evening?
I'm fine. I'm sitting here looking at your moniker, the romantic funny man. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Go
that
ahead now.
that's something someone by the name of Shawn Cornelius gave me years ago, and it kind of fits. So that's how we
Yeah.
work it out.
I see you. I
I
got
see
you.
you have Barbara two on yours. What's that about?
I don't know. I think that might mean is Barbara 2 camera as far as
Mm.
um
Well, that would
Zoom or,
that would kind
stream.
of that would work out. That would work out. That would be cool. So Rob, listen, let's because I
Mhm.
got a lot of things I just want to communicate with you about, and we haven't seen each other physically at all this year. It's been a minute, but you've still been doing your thing, and we go back quite some time. And we met down in Charleston, South Carolina. I mean, down in Charleston, right, basically where I was living. We met down south,
Mhm.
and you were
At
in
a
Georgia
show.
at a show, and
Mhm.
we met because of comedy. So, like I do with all of my other guests, I'm gonna let them. Let's take it back. Let's tell your story so that people know who you are, and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are, where you come from, and then I'll take it and pick it up.
Okay, my name is Barbara Carlyle. I'm a comedian, as he said. I'm from originally from a very little small town in Georgia, Twin City, Georgia. I've been on the comedy circuit for quite some time. I dabbled here and there with a little bit of acting, being in the school system, and any other thing. I'm Cougar of the Year. I nominated myself that. And
Okay.
other than that, I'm just me.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Cougar of the Year.
hmm
Now,
I
what do you
mean,
have
I
to?
was Cougar of the Century, but I thought that was a little too much, so I'll just take the year.
All right, so
for
but
right
now, all
now.
right, so let's kind of let me ask you a question about Cougar of the Year. Now, how do you get that award? Like, what are the qualifications?
Well, I never seem to be able to find men my age. It's always younger guys who come for me. I don't know why. I don't know if they think I got money or I'm just, when you're a sex symbol, I mean, what can you say?
So one of the things is a sex symbol. So there's no money involved with this kind of thing with you.
Oh no, 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 no. They think they're gonna get some money, but I know
Mm,
how to do that role reversal, that Jedi mind trick. I used to play basketball a little bit. I know how to
okay,
shoot a three, even though it wasn't called a three back when I was playing. It was just a shot, you know.
right. There was no 3-point line back
There
then.
wasn't no 3-point line. No, sir, Bob Cattail. No, it wasn't.
Well,
Mm-mm.
listen, I would vote for you if I knew that I had a vote. I would vote for you for Cougar of the
I'm
Year
glad you
specifically.
would vote for me, and I would pay you to vote for me.
Well, okay, that's cool too. We'll see what happens next year. We coming up
Okay,
on next
yeah.
year, so we good
We're
to go.
coming on 2021. See, 2020 didn't count because I got, blindsided the by COVID.
Yeah,
So they need to just by proxy give me 2021.
but I was going to say that's what I was going to ask you. You still got the award 2020, even though COVID, we've been shut down for 9, 10 months on that up. So that says something
Yeah, but
about your
I
cougarisms.
couldn't wear my crown and go out and wave to the people and all that.
I get. Oh, so you get a crown
Yes, you get a crown
and there's no
and
monetary award for that.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
The gift that you get are the good looking young men
Hmm.
that parade around. It's a complicated thing. You have to be 35 and under to understand.
Oh, okay. Well, I totally don't get it. Then I don't get it. But okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. Now, how young though? How low does that number drop for the young men for Cougars?
Oh, for me, I don't go below 35 or and I'm starting to not like the 30 something year old. I might go 40, 45, 40.
Mm. Now, what's going on with the 30-year-old men? Because if you drop a little lower, you kind of
But
teetering on
I
that
had to
line.
realize that I got older, and I had, that was almost double what I am,
Okay.
almost
Oh yeah.
double,
Right. I get you.
almost,
Almost. I'll leave it right there.
almost. You do
Good
the
deal.
math, like they said. You do the math.
You do the math, right? So, Bob, listen, let's jump into the comedy thing because again, you're a very funny and talented lady, and I don't blow smoke. You're a fantastic person, period. But you've been doing stand up. How long? When did you start doing
44
stand up?
years, but I'm only 45.
You was funny coming out.
Yeah, I
You was,
was. No, I've been doing it 44 years. I started out acting, and then I used to host everything. I went to Savannah State College, Savannah, Georgia. Yay, Tigers! Anyway,
oh,
I went
okay,
there, and I used to host all the events there. And I've always had a quick wit, so I kept the shows going because I was in total control. So it just went from there.
right.
They
So
opened up a comedy club in Savannah, and I started going down there, and you know that was it.
I always
Right.
ask comedians and my comrades what specifically because we teeter around with it. You could probably say, okay, there was days I thought about it, there was nights I thought about it, weeks. What was the thing that just made you honestly just say, I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna go because I remember I didn't have a job and I was in South Carolina not working, and I went to a comedy show and I didn't, you know what I mean. So then when they offered me money to host and come to, I was like, okay, I'll do this. What was it for you that made you say, I'm definitely gonna do it?
Well, I enjoyed the limelight when I was acting, and my comedy professor had always given me a lead role whenever we did a comedy, and I didn't get a big role when there were tragedies done. And I thought that was yeah, I didn't like it, but apparently he knew what he was talking about. And like I say, with me having the quick wit because I couldn't fight,
Mm-hmm.
I started just the idea of the power, because Sean, you know, as a singer and as a comedian, you know the power you have with a microphone in your hand when
Yes.
you can control an audience of people with just your voice. That's man, that's mind boggling.
Right.
And
Right.
I got
Right.
addicted to the power, you know.
Mm. Okay. So 44 years. You saw a time. We're talking way back. And as a
Yeah.
woman, as an African American woman, a black woman, the
I'm
difference.
black.
Georgia didn't teach you that.
Nobody told me. Okay.
Georgia didn't
Yeah.
teach you was black.
Nobody told me. Nobody told me I was black. Oh my God. Okay.
What trials, tribulations, and things that you face coming through? Because I know some of them, because we kind of like a male-dominated industry and all these other kind of things. What were some of the things you saw, or what was rough for you as
Well,
being a woman?
actually, it still is a male dominated
Mm-hmm.
genre. Um, of course, you have the sexism, you have the racism, you have the cliquish kind of stuff, you have the joke thieves, you have people who just won't put you on. Um, it's all about nobody wanting you till everybody wants you.
Right,
You know, sometimes it's not about talent; it's about who they want to push.
right, right. No, I understand totally. Because me, just being a black male, when the whole Def Jam thing and everything, and just seeing people see us as black comics before they see us as comedians.
Yes.
And there's a stereotype along with that. That's why one of the things that I wanted to do was not talk about the regular typical things that we were associated with, so because they automatically put you in that box. So I know as a woman too, they would do that as well.
Well, even before the black comedy explosion, when you were in the mainstream rooms, they had their picks
Mm-hmm.
of who they wanted to push, and it was all about who you knew and your loyalty more so than your talent. If you were willing to get up there and do 20, 30 shows a week for $15 a show or $5 a show, of course they were going to keep you on, and but when you knew you were more talented than some of the people that they had, I mean that was the issue. And once I moved to New York in 1986,
Okay.
and by that time the Uptown and all those kind of places were starting up, and they had started like Comic View. Showtime at the Apollo was having a lot more comedy,
Right. Right.
but
Yep. Exactly.
so I wasn't as hard pressed to get into the mainstream rooms because now we had our own rooms, even though they were one nighters,
Right.
So, and then when Comic View came and we got the chance to do television and sort of kind of make a name for ourselves, then it was a lot easier for us to do comedy, but a lot harder to do comedy in certain places. And it really, really bottomed out when Def Jam came along,
Mm-hmm.
because then there was another excuse for them not to have us in the club,
Right. Right.
you know. Oh well, we don't want the Def Jam comic because all y'all do is curse, or y'all gonna drop the F word bomb,
Yes.
or y'all
Exactly.
gonna
Mm-hmm.
everything is gonna be sexual. But it was just the rawness of the comedy at that time, and even though people think it's easy to do blue humor and be funny, but it's not. It's really harder than doing clean comedy,
Mm-hmm.
because if you're not connecting with the people, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's a way to do comedy that that transcends. Um, I wouldn't say ethics. Um, what am I trying to say? I can take the same set that I have that people would consider blue,
Mm-hmm.
change a couple of words, do the same jokes, because I know how to be versatile,
Right.
So a lot of people can't do that. And a lot of people shouldn't be pushed into a category because people feel that, oh, okay, well, I don't want you here because you're doing this, and I don't want you here because you're doing that. We shouldn't be stigmatized. Is
Right.
that the word?
Yes, you could use six on. Yep.
Yeah, stigmatized. I just learned that one today.
Thank you for teaching me where to put
Yeah,
it at. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You know why?
Well, that's great. That's great. And you've done it. You've done the whole HBO, the BET, the whole lot of TV shows. Traveled the country, but you even traveled the country more, not because of your comedy. You actually started doing comedy first, but then you decided to go into another career. You went into the military.
Oh Lord, yeah, I had a midlife crisis. I guess I was.
I thought
No,
comedy might have pushed you into that stage.
no, no,
So
no, 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 no. I don't know what it was. I joined the Marine Corps at 30. I mean, I had a college degree. I was in New York. My career was going fine, and I was walking downtown Hempstead one day, and I
okay,
looked
all
in the
right,
window
right.
and saw a Marine recruiter, and I thought he looked good.
It wasn't the man in the suit, of
Yeah,
course.
I just went in. I went
Oh,
in just to talk and flirt, and next
God.
thing I know, he done talked me into joining. But I was smart enough to know don't join full time. You be a
Yeah.
weekend warrior. So
Okay. It was
I
just
was a reservist, but I still had to go to boot camp and ended up going to Desert Storm, which was
mm,
ooh. But
yeah.
it's good now because I get that check.
You get that check. Well, God bless,
Yeah,
and thank
yeah,
you for what you've done for the country. And
yes,
I
yeah.
respect it, but I couldn't do it. I had the option. I didn't have an option. My mom, when I came out of high school, I wanted to take a break. I figured I was done I wanted to take 6 months to relax and then go to college.
Hmm.
She was like, "You could do that, but you're gonna be in somebody's classroom or military."
Oh
So
wow.
I chose the classroom. Yeah, because just because, and this is where I'm at and why I'm here today. God, I guess that was that choice. But no, it was great. I have family members who are vets, and my dad was in the Air Force. So what was that? I mean, outside of it, gosh, outside of the Desert Storm thing, how was the military for you?
Well, I was a weekend warrior.
Mhm.
So by the time we only went once a month,
Mhm.
and by the time we put our tents up and did a couple of classes, it was time to take them back down and go home.
Mhm.
So the culture shock occurred when we had to end up going over to Saudi Arabia. So
Mhm.
and war is not, in my opinion, war is definitely not for women. It's not for anybody, to tell you the truth, but I really don't know how they expect. And there are women who will say, "Oh, I can do anything a man can do." I ain't that woman. No. Mm-mm. I did not fit. I was still over there trying to live like a woman over here. I was over there putting perms in my hair, burning my forehead. I was crazy, man. It's a wonder I didn't get my whole platoon killed over there. I was wearing makeup, walking around with perfume on, just letting the enemy know
Let
where
know
we
where
was
you
at.
at. Yeah, tracking you and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So what did you like? Okay,
Crazy.
so you were still obviously into stand up. What were you doing? How were you keeping yourself together? Well, again, it was weekends, but a lot of time, what is comics, weekends is when we do, our major shows. How are you
Well, it was
keeping your
only
time?
one weekend a month,
So
and
that,
we're only gone during the day. Comedy is late night.
hmm,
It was very rare that we would stay over. You know, it would have to be a special exercise that we were doing. So I was out in Amityville from like 7 in the morning to maybe 5
right,
in the
right.
evening. So, there was no comedy going on till about 8, 9, 10.
So it was
And if
kind of
we
it was
go by
kind of
the
like a good
days
deal.
rates, 11, 12, 1. Huh?
Yeah, it was kind of like a good situation for you.
Yeah, it
You know,
was. It was. I met a lot of good people. I had a lot of fun. If I had to do it over again, I think I would do the same thing.
you would do it.
Because, I enjoyed it. I went out to 29 Palms. I was a radio operator. I didn't expect to have to carry the radio. I thought I was going to be a DJ, but
Different radio.
Yeah, because they was like, well, what kind of job would you want? I was like, well, I majored in English, and I was in my minor was communication, so I want to do something in communication. They said, what about radio operator? I was like, oh yeah, okay, and not knowing that I was the one calling in firepower and stuff,
Mm, mm.
you know. But
Okay.
hey, it is what it is.
Listen, little birdie told me before we slide past it too much. Little birdie told me that you were in a movie. That
Oh
you
yeah, I
did a
was.
film,
Hey, look,
and,
I have one line. I have one line, only one line. And if you got up and went to the bathroom, you
you
missed
missed
it.
it.
I was in a lot of scenes, but I only had one line. I was in, okay, so the modern version of the movie is 12 Years a Slave.
Okay.
But
Okay.
back in the 80s when I did it, it was called Solomon Northup's Odyssey. So,
So
and,
wait, for those of sorry for interrupting, for those that of us that missed it, that didn't get a chance to see this movie, and you had one line.
I have one line.
Can you do that? I'm gonna give you the screen by yourself. I'm gonna give you your
Okay.
close up, and I'm gonna say
Okay.
action.
But wait a minute. You have to know that one line I had to practice all night because I wanted to get it just right.
Oh,
See,
okay.
let me set the scenario for you. Okay. What happened was one of the new slave women they were bringing in was coming to the plantation where I worked.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they were going to put her in the kitchen with me. So the plantation owner wanted me to kind of encourage her because she was crying because they had taken her kids and all this kind of stuff. And it was like, so Sally, you need help in the kitchen, right? And I said, I sure do need some help in the kitchen.
Wait, don't do it.
I practiced that line all night.
Okay, don't do it.
Sure could use some help in the kitchen.
Wait,
I
I'm gonna
sure
find you.
could use some help in the kitchen.
I didn't even say
Use some
action.
help in the kitchen.
You know I'm a director now. I gotta say action. Let me do my thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
But I just gotta tell you though.
Let me start. You know you have to sing a
You
Negro
gotta rock
spiritual.
and hum. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set.
All right. 3, 2, action.
I sure could use some help in the kitchen. I sure could. I can't do as good as Oprah. Because ain't nobody play off slave like Oprah. Oprah can play a down and out woman. I'm gonna tell you. I'm telling you,
Oh my God.
she's a master of the down and out woman.
But that was fantastic though. That was really good.
Thank you. I was trying to get me an Emmy or Grammy or all that.
I gotta let you know. I would cast you as a slave, and if I had
No
no more.
No more slave. And now I'm ready for sex symbol roles.
Now I'm not laughing at. I'm just saying you went from a slave. You went from a slave in the kitchen. Now
I
you
could be a
jumped in the
sexy
bedroom.
slave. They had some sexy slaves.
How would a sexy slave say that line?
I was a sexy slave.
Give me your line from the movie. That sexy. Give me your line in the movie as a sexy slave.
A sexy slave. Okay, hold on. Let me put my test whistles on. Okay, hold on. I sure could use some help in the kitchen. Did you notice the eye bat?
I see the eyes back and everything. Very good. That was awesome. I thought that was fantastic. You gotta have the
master. I sure could use some help in the kitchen. Okay. That's how you summon them. That's how you summon them.
It's so silly. And listen, we've done.
Yeah, Garden Parks. Mr. Garden Parks, he did that.
Yes, we have fun like this a lot. Again, we go back, and before I got to take a break in a few minutes, but I want to talk about one. We got an opportunity to work together overseas.
Oh my God! Oh, you want to bring up crazy memories, huh?
I sure would like to bring that up right about now.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, and again, right before I say this, I want you guys to share this now. We're supposed to be sharing this live on all the pages, the After Dark page, the Shawn Cornelius page, the YouTube page. But we had the opportunity, my first Well, I did some others. I was actually, in England. I had a chance to go to Amsterdam and work alongside
Amsterdam.
of Barbara and James Stevens
Stevens. Mm-hmm.
third. And we were in Amsterdam. It was my first time in Amsterdam. Um,
My first time as well.
yeah, and they have all of that fun stuff.
Oh, they had
So,
all the
and
red light district.
one day we all went out and explored the red light district
I almost had a job
in the window. In the
in the
window.
window.
If you've never been to Amsterdam, they have the ladies in the window, the prostitutes,
Oh yeah, the
and they sit
prostitutes in
in
the
the window, and you
window.
can walk by and do whatever. And I didn't
I
partake.
almost had a job though, Sean. I just didn't have my lingerie. If I'd have had my lingerie,
I know
I'd have
you
had
would
me
have.
a job over there.
I know the money was nice over there, so I'm sure you
Yeah,
would
it
have made a
was
few extra
nice.
dollars. I didn't sample the goods. I won't tell who. No, but I didn't go inside. So wasn't we standing in front of a theater trying to debate when we were gonna go to a live show when we was
We
walking
did
around?
go. Don't be trying to be modest. You know we
I
went.
I don't recall
It
going
was the
inside.
most boring show I ever seen in my life.
I guess it's old age. I don't remember going in, but yes, we
Yeah,
we
you don't remember going
we
in.
we,
What
we
you
had.
don't remember is coming out. That's what you don't remember. You went in. You just don't remember coming out.
Boo, boo.
Ooh, interview over.
Exactly. But we had a great time. The shows were
Yeah, we
awesome.
did.
Shout out
It
to
was
Virginia.
something. And
Yeah, it was.
and the sad thing about it is the people they spoke Dutch.
Hmm.
They didn't speak great English, but could sing in English. They
Yes.
knew all the American songs.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's amazing. Good thing you could sing, though, Sean. You was over there singing.
I did do a little
James
bit.
Stevens was singing.
James was singing, playing
I
piano.
had jokes. I ain't have to sing. Oh, I was a kid.
That was that you was going to do that other career. You was over there.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
almost
yeah.
stayed over there, but it was great.
Yeah.
It was great bonding and traveling, having a good time, having good shows. Where else have you been out doing stand up, traveling abroad?
Oh my God. It'll be easier to say where I haven't been.
Mm.
I've been to Japan. I've been to Korea. I've been to Germany. I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to, oh my God. Shoot.
So comedy is really, and the military too, but comedy is taking you places, taking you some places.
Well, actually, the military only took me to Saudi Arabia doing
Mm.
Desert Storm because, like I said, I was a reservist.
Right, right.
But yeah, comedy has taken me. You know, I've been on paid vacation all my life. You know.
Mm, right, right. No, listen, that's awesome though. That's awesome because for me, I didn't plan on doing stand up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't plan on it. Again, I call it defined intervention, and I've been able to travel as well and do things and just have a good time, a great time with it, and make people happy. And so now, really, really quickly, what the pandemic? What's happened? What was your plan during the pandemic to continue to do
Well,
things?
when they shut everything down, I had told myself I would not go back until like March
Mm-hmm.
2021.
Mm-hmm.
And by that time, maybe they'd have a handle on things. I was content to be home because, of course, nobody wants to get COVID. And I think it was in our best interest to sit our butts down and listen to what God was trying to tell us. You know, because in the beginning, when they shut the country down, it seemed like everything calmed down. People were home with their families. The air cleared up. There were no cars out, so it gave the earth a chance to try to heal.
Right.
But then they decided we don't want to be home. It's our right to be outside. Let's go.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
you can't be home with your own family?
Yeah, and that's the sad thing. This is why we're in the position that we are getting in now on some level, because people aren't, taking it like they're supposed to take it, man. Shoot. Sometimes I'm so on that level of trying to take care of myself. I clean myself extra just because I'm sitting around myself. You know what I mean? I don't trust myself sometimes. So
Yeah, but
it's
the sad part about it is, we it's like all of us have become a part of the show me state.
Mm.
You know, if you don't know anybody that you can reach out and touch that's really, really close to you that died from COVID, or anybody that got really sick, you tend to slack off a little bit. You slow down on the hand washing, it went from the constant hand washing to, okay, I'll just use a little bit of sanitizer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go out with the mask and, sometimes you slip and don't have the mask. And the touching and the gloves and the this and the that. And it's and it's not, I think the only reason that it hasn't really hit hard for us, for me and my surroundings, is because I'm in a very rural town.
Right. Right.
And not to say that it can't come here, not to say that it's not here, and I'm glad that we're not seeing as many cases as some of the bigger cities. I
Right.
just hope they don't pick us to be the test dummies for all the different
The
vaccines or
vaccine that
whatever,
they have coming up. Right. Right. All
you
right,
know?
but yeah, it's crazy. So, again, people just got to use your common sense if you have it, but use your smarts if you don't have common sense. Listen, Barb, we're going to take a quick break. That was great.
Okay.
That was good. Time flies. Let's take a quick
Time
break.
flies when you're having fun.
You got that right. And we're going to come on back and turn up the heat on you.
Turn the heat up.
Second half of the show, we're going to start talking about your love and your
Oh
romance.
my God, I need to talk about the light thereof.
So we're going to take a break. We're going to a quick one. And we come right on back with more. The very funny.
More.
Yeah.
Because
Barbara,
I sure could use some help in the kitchen.
We're going to finally get you some help in the kitchen. All right.
Please get me some help in the kitchen.
We'll be right back. Yeah, make sure you guys tune in for some more episodes this month of After Dark with Shawn Cornelius. Got so many wonderful guests coming up in this next month. So you just have to catch us. You know what I'm saying? Come in, tune in Monday through Friday night with some special shows on Saturday, 10:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. It's going to be awesome. Next week, I got some folks coming in. You guys just got to tune in and catch us and continue to share this because it's going well. And I thank you on Facebook. I thank you on After Dark with Shawn Cornelius and YouTube. So let's get back to the show with the very funny and talented Miss Barbara Carlyle and turn up the heat in our love session. There you go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I saw you get up a little bit there. I don't know if you had to stretch and get ready for this.
No, I was,
All right. Well, Barb, listen, this is what usually happens in this half. I wrote a book called Expression of Love and Romance.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And you see the romantic funny man title. You made reference to it early.
Okay.
I'm a romantic by life.
By talk.
By life. We don't have to bring.
Okay.
I don't want to bring no witnesses. This ain't court.
Just because you can sing don't make you romantic.
That's not it.
Now we all know that any man that can sing will, it kind of does something to us.
I don't know. I plead all of the fifths on that.
Okay, it must be a fifth of liquor. But,
so we're going to get into and find out about Miss Barbara Carlyle's opinions.
Oh my God!
So as I ask everybody in the second half, first question: what is your definition of love, and what does it mean to you?
So many things. Okay. What does love mean to me? That's a good question. Oh, I wish I had a good answer. Love is being with somebody and sharing with them and your hopes, your dreams, your whatever it is. Just the thought of love is something I want to experience again. I'm not experiencing it at the present time. But I think older women are more into their career. We get so caught up in our careers and it becomes our lovers. And then you wake up one day and realize, sleeping by myself, which is not a bad thing because I got one of them, my pillow thing with the arm on it. One of those that a blow up doll, but it's okay. But no,
listen,
really,
your preference.
I think everybody should experience love. Real love, not infatuation. Because most of the time, that's what we end up doing. we become infatuated. We
Right.
go by looks first instead
Right.
of heart. You know.
Okay. So let's jump to the second word, second situation, romance. What does
Ooh,
romance mean to you, and how important is it in your life?
romance. But you know, it depends on the person
Of course.
because um to me, romance is simple. It doesn't have to be no big to do, whatever. It could be something as simple as you saw a rock out there and you came and gave it to me and said, "You're my rock." You
Hmm.
know, it's just little crazy, quirky stuff like that. That you knowing my favorite color, you knowing what I like to do, or you know me so well that you know what kind of day I'm having or what kind of night it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
That you can read me when I ain't even giving out vibes for you to read. When you and your partner are in tune,
Got
to
you.
me
Got
that's romance.
got you. No, that's good. That's good. So on the level of 1 to 10, how romantic is Miss Barbara Carlisle?
I think I'm a 12 because I go above and beyond. You know.
I'll
Okay,
take.
I'm a 20. All
I'll,
right, 30,
I'll take it.
45,
You know, it's what
55,
you
60,
feel.
55, 7.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's what you feel about yourself, which is fine with me.
No,
It's all
I know. Look, I know what I bring to the table. And it's more than pots and pans. I
and
bring spoon, plates, napkin, and that's with a P.
yeah, you did kind of put a little pressure on that. I noticed that.
Napkin.
I didn't know if that
You know
was.
I got big lips, so I gotta say it right.
Oh, listen, we joined the crew. I joined the
Yeah.
crew, so I got you, and that's cool. And whatever takes you to that over the 10, 12, 20, 30, 40. Tell us something that or Shawn, not me. Tell me something that would say, oh yeah, that puts her in the stratosphere. What's something you've done in your lifetime? You know, you don't have to go into detail, just basic, that would put you over the top like that.
Because all I gotta do is be me. Look at me. Look how sexy I am.
Hold on, I'm gonna make sure that we bring you. Yeah, there you go. That's sex. That'll do it.
Let me tell you something.
That's
When my chest was where it used to be, where it was supposed to be, I'm a walking sex symbol.
I agree. I totally agree. I
Yeah, you
totally.
agree because it's your show.
Oh, I agree. I got you. You good to go.
Okay.
You good to
No,
go.
for real. What puts me as I think I do too much. How about that?
Okay.
You know, and I give 100%. And in the past, I've allowed like 50, 55%. And I let the 50, 55% go too long before I realized my 100, you know, the stock of my
Right.
100 was being depleted.
Right. Right.
So you got to step.
All right. Well, Bob, listen. What? Since we got those two, those are pretty good. Give me 3 things that turn you on about a man. 3 things that turn you on about a man.
And they're so crazy. I love a man with a big nose. I've always loved a man with a big nose. I ain't talking about no big old fat nose.
Well, you
I'm
said
talking about
big
it's got
nose.
to be a sculptured nose. You know, like a
Mike,
hook, like a
Michael
who got
Jackson
a
sculptured
nose
his
like that?
nose.
Huh?
Michael sculptured his nose like that.
No, not like that. No, that's a little. Michael had a little tiny nose. I'm talking about a nose, a prominent nose. Who got one like that? Um, God, it's hard to say. Um,
Yeah.
I like them. I'm drawn to lips. I like
Okay.
lips, and
Okay.
hmm, I like skinny men. I don't know why. I'm very rare that I would talk to a thicker man.
Hmm.
You know.
Noses, lips, and skinny men.
Yeah, and I like a man that can sing. If you can sing, oh my God.
Sounded like you was putting together Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah,
No,
it do. It does. Yeah, with
with a
the yeah.
with a
I like
voice.
Mr.
But
Potato
Mr.
Head.
Potato Head that
No,
can
not
sing.
like potato salad. No, I don't eat no potato salad. But no, I don't know. I mean, because now m- m- um my proclivities
Hmm?
tend to move in a different arena. You know,
Right, right.
I like uh it's hard to say what I like because it's been so long since I liked it.
Well, you've already said you told me that you knocked the three out, which is cool. Now tell me
Mhm.
your dislikes. Three top things that you don't like about men.
I don't like lying.
Okay.
I don't like being put on the back burner. And I don't like being when men um what's the term? How do I put this? Um I, I don't know what's the term. When when someone is around and you you're not giving me the respect of me being your person,
Hmm. So
you
when
know.
you're right, so okay, so the dude specifically, when it's just you two, you get the focus. But if
Yeah.
somebody else is there, it's kind of like he disregards you.
Yeah, it's like I'm a buddy. I'm not a
Oh, he doesn't show. Okay,
respect.
he doesn't show you the respect and
Yeah,
the whole
no
about.
RESPECT. None of that, you know.
Okay, all right, yes. All right. Like I was gonna help you, but I didn't want to throw myself under the bus because I might have said something that I didn't want me to be in that category. So that's why I let you go. I didn't want to say what about this, and that. So I had to keep
Well,
it.
say it because it might be what I'm trying to say.
I didn't know at that point. I didn't know really. I didn't know.
Oh, so you were
Denise.
just lying, which is
No,
the first thing I hated.
that's a lie. I didn't lie at all. Denise, as you can
That's
see,
what
the
he
comment
said.
selective
Selective attention.
attention.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That ain't it. Don't
Showing
make.
out in front of their friends. That's what I hate.
I guess. All right. That's like selective memory, right? It's all good. All right. Cool. Good. 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 So then you got these things you like about men. You got these things you don't like about men, and you have about love and romance. What would be your? It doesn't have to be three. Your key components or ingredients for a successful relationship. I'm not sure because everybody again is different. Somebody's level of success is another person's not level of success. So, what would
Hmm.
you consider some things that would lead to a successful relationship? I know the things, obviously, the three things you said. If that man doesn't have that, but just give me something new. What else do you think?
Companionship. Um. Ooh. Compassion.
Mhm.
Um. And mm, can't say that one. But I don't know. I told you I'm a hopeless romantic. And if you can woo me, uh, can you woo woo woo? Then you got me. You
Yo,
know,
oh,
I'm a easy fix. But when I'm gone, I'm gone. And
right.
there's nothing you can say or do to make me come back. Because I
Oh,
give too many chances. I'm one of those people that will give chance after chance after chance and make excuses for your behavior
mhm.
until I finally just, when you just say enough is enough.
Right, right.
So
Or
that's
basically,
been my downfall,
not trying to
you
use
know.
an R. Kelly, but R. Kelly, when a woman's fed up, basically that song, when a woman's
Yeah,
fed up,
when a woman's
that's
fed up,
that's
ain't
basically
nothing
it.
you can do.
Nothing you
There
can do.
ain't nothing you can do about it.
I'm taking you down memory lane.
Yeah, you got a song for every case.
But that's the truth, though.
I
That's the
sure
truth.
would use to be up in the kitchen.
So, but guys have to. This is why when I have women on and I sit down and talk, I've listened. Made my mistakes, but I've made some good. But Yeah, you got to listen to these things and try to. We had all week has been Women's Week, as you know, and ladies have been
Mhm.
talking about situations, and I hope some guys have been listening, this week. But you sound like you're an old soul. You're,
I'm a homebody,
but
you
you
know.
have those values though. You like to be wooed. You like to be treated like a woman, like you are. Your door should be open for you, and you know what I
And
mean.
that's a lost art form.
Chivalry is
Men
dead to some
don't
people.
Chivalry is definitely dead. I
Yeah.
mean, now I'm at that age where it's like I don't want to be bothered,
Mm.
you know. Not even for a one night stand.
All right.
Hello, Vera Allen Jones.
You got fans in Alaska.
Yes, that's one of my college
Well,
buddies.
okay. Good deal. We are in
Um,
Alaska, y'all. Go ahead.
yeah, we're in Alaska, over there where the moose at. The moose are. Did I say I
How
was an English
you,
major?
you said you was an English major.
We
You
at
did
the
say.
English. We over where the moose at. The moose is
The mooses. Oh no. Did Barbara just disconnect us? I don't know what happened, or the signal kind of went on us. I don't know what or it could look like it froze over there too. So I don't know what to do. Yeah. Um, it's kind of terrible right now, though. Mm.
Sean. I'm here.
I was going to say, I don't know what happened to you.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just disappeared.
I
Can you
sure
has
I can
lost
hear you.
connection to the camera? Start camera.
Oh
Am
boy.
I on now?
Yeah, there you go. Well, why
Okay.
can't I put you?
Oh
Oh,
no.
there you
Okay.
go. There you
Oh,
go. I don't know
oh
what the.
Lord. I think I need to pay my internet
No,
bill or
because you made
something.
me think it was me. I'm like, what's
I
going
you know
on out
what?
in
I think it was one of them men that's on here and they didn't want me to tell about them.
Yeah, you was doing a little bit.
Yeah.
You was talking about mooses,
Yeah.
and mooses starting to get
Mooses.
into the category where we can't talk about animals on that
Yeah, I
level.
hate those. It's Mises. About to say
Yeah.
mooses and pooses. Okay. Anyway,
So look,
so but
yeah.
yeah,
All right, yeah, welcome Alaska. And cool. But no, you said it out right. You said you're one of those women who enjoy chivalry, and it's a lost art form on a lot of people. And I believe, because I'm old school, and I believe it should be heavy, strong, make even on levels where women do things for you, and or make you feel special. So it's kind of like lost.
you
Yeah,
know, I can
I
you hear
got
me?
you. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
Okay. I think the problem is there are too many men and not enough women. Too many women and not enough men.
Okay, I was going to say,
Okay. Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
too many women, not enough
Yeah.
men, right?
Oh, that's what it is. It's too many men, not enough.
Right, and you have those, right. Somebody else said that
Yeah.
this week, that men,
So they can afford to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different men,
right,
women.
right.
Yeah,
I,
that's it.
I get it.
See,
I get it.
I'm fiending.
Just talk about it. All right.
Let's talk
Well,
about it.
listen, this has been really cool, and we got a few more minutes. And I always like to play. Let's have some more fun. Take you off the hot seat really
Yeah,
quickly with
take me
the
off the hot
laundry.
seat, trying to
Okay.
put me on, let people know how lonely I am. Don't
Listen,
be doing that. Made me lose an
is
earring.
anybody lonely? You know the old
No,
song.
yeah, yeah.
So look, I got a game that I play called
Okay.
Favorite
You're a
Seven.
man.
Yeah, well, okay. Let me
Men
mute.
play games.
Let me show you the power of the mute. So
The power of the who?
mute button.
The mute.
Yeah.
Like the
Uh
mute button?
the mute button. Yeah, silence.
Okay. All right. I get it.
So favorite sevens. All I'm gonna do is say something, and you're gonna give me a favorite. And this is how I close out the show. All right.
Okay.
All right. Favorite food.
Chicken.
Favorite movie all time.
Movie?
Movie. Yes.
Best man.
Favorite book that you've read.
Ooh, God. Uh, ooh. Anything by Eric Jerome Dickey.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. That's a good one.
Okay.
All right. Favorite time of the day to make love?
How you gonna ask me something I don't remember? Anytime. Now. Now.
In the green room. Cool.
Not now, but right now.
Right now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Favorite celebrity crush?
Oh my God, you would ask me that. I got 2 or 3.
Hey,
Can I name 2 or
all
3?
right, give me 2 or 3. Give
Okay.
me 3.
Boris Kojo,
Okay.
Morris Chestnut. Who else? That would do it.
Okay.
Because that's
So you
like
got
vanilla and
vanilla and
chocolate.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. So do I need a strawberry?
If you have one.
Hmm. No, that's good.
Okay. All right. I was gonna
That's
let you rock and roll. Do your thing. All right. Favorite all-time black TV show?
Oh, good time.
Good times. All right.
Okay.
And now just basically favorite all-time show.
Wow. That's hard. You know, I'd have to go way, way back because everything that's on TV now is just too much for me. All this reality junk,
Right.
I'm not feeling that. All these different kind of help me do this and help me do that.
Yeah.
It would have to be variety shows, you know. I'm still feeling the shows like from the past, like the Carol Burnett show, or
Okay.
all that kind of stuff like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff I miss from back when television was good, solid television, where everything wasn't about where we're caught up in somebody else's lives, trying to live our life vicariously.
Right. Right.
Somebody else.
Okay. All right. Well, do you see how easy that was? It was so simple. It was. So I
Oh,
didn't.
um, uh, I don't know. Why you didn't ask me my favorite singer or my favorite?
Well, you're the guest. If you'd like to do, all right. Let's. That's a bonus. That's a bonus one. Who's your favorite singer?
Male or female?
Now, see, you just set up the question. Do both. Tell me both.
Do both. Oh,
Yeah,
I got too
one of
many
each.
female.
One of each.
I like those old school love song singers. You know, the um ooh, so many of them. Regina Bell, Mickey Howard,
Mm-hmm.
Natalie Cole,
Mm-hmm.
all those kind of people.
You threw me a
And
couple of males.
Whitney Houston, huh?
You're a couple of men now.
Eric Benet. I used to like Peabo Bryson a lot. Can you stand the rain?
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else do I like? I like Johnny Gill. I like
Okay.
that slow. I'm into slow music.
Right. So you are romantic. You're
Yeah,
romantic as well.
I dance with my broom all the time. I sweep myself off my feet.
Well, hey, listen, you ain't got to be with not with the one you love. Love the one you with.
Yep.
Keep
I done
on.
had a lot of husbands, but I ain't never been married.
So good. Listen, Barb, thank you so much for taking out the time to come sit down with me and talk with my people. This has been awesome. Before we get out of here, we got like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna give you
2
a minute.
minutes.
I'm gonna give you a minute, and I'm gonna take a minute.
Okay.
You can just tell the people first where they can follow
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you, Tyreek.
That is my producer,
I
Mr.
can't
Kim.
even say. You ain't finna strangle me trying to say your last name.
Mr. Kim.
That's his name, Mr. King.
Yeah. So
Mr. King. Must have came to the party. Must have came. Tyreek must have came. He must have came over here. Okay.
Tell them your social media and any final
Okay.
words.
I can't give you my Instagram because I keep getting hacked on that
I've
one,
seen
but
that. Yeah, I've
it's
seen that.
Barbara Carlisle. What is it? Barbara Eyes Funny. That's BARBARAEYEZFUNNY. That's Instagram. Barbara Carlisle on Facebook, and I'm not on Twitter or any of that other stuff. But please look for me, Shawn. I will be on Tiffany Haddish's season 2
Okay. Yep.
Netflix They Ready. So look for me and
Congratulations on
5
that.
of my compadres coming up probably early January or somewhere. Thank you, Denise Wilkerson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very funny and lonely lady. You forgot the lonely part, Denise. Thank you, Denise Giorgio Cooney.
Yeah, that is my
Giorgio.
production manager. She's on hanging on too.
Oh, okay.
So
But
Barbara, again,
thank you, Shawn, for having me.
oh,
I would love to come back in the future anytime you want to have me.
well,
As a
let's
matter
make
of
it.
fact, maybe you can have the 6 of us on after we, or at least 3 of us,
I'd love to do that.
somebody.
We'll keep in touch on it and make it happen.
Yeah, please
All
do.
right. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in to After Dark with Shawn Cornelius. Thank you again,
After
Barbara
dark.
Carlisle. Had a great time.
Do my best work after dark.
Make sure you keep hearing what she's saying.
Turn the light off.
She's soliciting under my closing.
Solicited. I ain't
all good.
solicited.
So make sure you catch us again tomorrow. We got a great show, so tune in. Jaquan and Don from the Wu-Tang Clan family, Wu South, will be on with the brother. And as I always say in parting, y'all, please go with God in your heart. Have a peace of mind. Have a wonderful, wonderful tomorrow, and stay safe. Wear your mask. Clean yourselves up. Take care. Stay away from each other. Let's fight this thing.
Clean yourselves.
I meant it that way.
Clean yourselves.
Clean yourselves. All right. So from Lula Mae and Cornelius's baby boy, I'm the romantic funny man, Shawn Cornelius, saying good night. God bless. See you around the corner. Peace.
Good night.